Hey, thanks again for joining me on today's journey. Our best steps, 500 of them, towards resilience today. Yes, today has an urgency to it, as most days do. Not on the downside or the dark side of, woe is me, and oh, woe is the world that's coming apart at the seams. I think that's probably a true statement or a reasonable observation, but let's bring it home, bring it personal. Are you coming undone? Are you falling apart at the seams? If true, then you have the opportunity to rectify that, to address that, to assess where you are. Let's cut the fat. Let's cut back on the extra. What is pertinent to you right now in this moment? I know it seems, again, a bit repetitious, but I do want to emphasize that question in all these podcasts, all these episodes. What drives you is the question of the day, of the moment, of every day, in every moment. Again, as I mentioned in previous podcasts recently, not just the presence, not just the beauty, not just the resilience, not just the patience, but what are we producing from that individually each day, and then that we can produce together each day. Today's topic is called You Deserve Love. You deserve love. I know I haven't done any of these in a while, but if you can recall, if you go back to episodes, maybe in 80s and 90s, as far as the number of episodes, go back in that phase. I was doing things called the Meaning of Love mini-series under the 820 Enterprise. So I haven't done any of those in a while, but maybe one day I'll put these in a similar or a separate package of episodes that we call just the Meaning of Love mini-series. I'll include this one in there. So on this thing called You Deserve Love, I heard that in a YouTube short video about 4 months ago. I think it was like a 17, 18, maybe 19-year-old young lady. And she was talking about something that she said to her boyfriend just one day. And she was citing his reaction to her saying to him, "You deserve love." I guess they were boyfriend, girlfriend, but I guess that statement to him was earth-shattering, revelationary, just shocking. But she said she was in such a level of disbelief and agitated upsetness, if that's a word, that he never heard this from his family, from his loved ones. I guess she just presumed that was a given, and presuming that he saw her as her girlfriend, he didn't have to think about why he wasn't hearing that until now. So she was saying it got so bad that he cried so hard hearing that from her. It gave him a nosebleed, crying that hard. It drew out of him, I guess, what he needed to hear or see in himself or feel in himself. But in this case, this lovely woman shared that observation with him just casually and directly, yet it shocked him to his core. It made him cry and get a nosebleed. So, given all that, I had to observe that short YouTube short from her, and it was weird. It didn't matter to me. Again, I didn't know who she was or who he was, but I listened to her statement about this. I didn't think to miss that statement from anyone or from someone to myself. Again, maybe I have a different perspective on observations and what comes to me, because I don't create these things. But seeing this video, and I was thinking it didn't matter, but then as I reflected on this video, I had to think about that. Did I ever get that? Like that? Like she told her boyfriend. Have I ever heard that? I mean, sure, I've heard a few I love yous and those kind of things that we all say to each other. Family, even, close friends. I've heard that. You probably have too. So it's not what she said to her boyfriend of around 18, 19 years of age. It was just a matter of a fact to her. She said this as a fact. Not because she's trying to impress him or impress herself. She was making that statement, you deserve love, as a matter of fact. And she said it to him. I wasn't sure the context when this happened, but it didn't seem to matter either. But that video made me just stop and wonder and observe not just what she said, how she said it, and the reaction of her boyfriend. The way she said it, she had such acrimony that her boyfriend had never heard that from anyone before. I mean, she was really not angry, but the fact that she couldn't believe this man that she knew, a full-grown person, hadn't heard this statement that she made to him really casually. But after I re-listened to that video again, I really hadn't heard that either. Not that I needed it, but the fact that I came across this video, I had never heard that. So, further questioning of myself, as I mentioned to you, I'm asking questions or sharing questions with you to ask for yourself. But I asked myself, did I need to hear that? Yes. Do I need to hear it now? Yes. Do you need to hear it? Do you need to hear it now? Maybe just as a reminder because you heard it before? It seems so small and insignificant, but it is not. So, I say it to myself now, not to get it, to access it by answering that call every moment that I can feel and hear in my own heart. That's a reminder before, or if I never hear from anyone ever. I am hearing it now. I can hear it from myself. And now, through this lovely lady on YouTube, you hear it from me now today. So, whoever that lady was in that YouTube short video, I say to her, thank you. You and I and she and her boyfriend deserve more love now. Thank you once again. As always, it's 8:20. Stay present, stay current, and stay productive.